Alright, so today, let's talk about some underrated and overlooked games, the hidden gems you might have missed. These are games that flew under the radar but deserve a place in every gamer's library. So without further ado, let's jump right into the 10 awesome games you probably never played. First up is Atlas Fallen. Released in 2023, Atlas Fallen combines fantasy with fast-paced fluid combat in a world dominated by sand and mystical forces. This game takes you on a journey through a beautifully crafted open world filled with dangerous creatures and challenging quests. The combat system is all about precision, fluidity, and timing, plus you wield shape-shifting weapons that add a unique twist to battles. While it didn't make major waves upon release, Atlas Fallen is a hidden gem that action RPG fans should absolutely experience. Next, we have Blacktail, a dark and atmospheric game that places you in the role of a young Baba Yaga, the iconic witch from Slavic folklore. With its unique blend of archery, magic, and moral choices, Blacktail lets you shape your own myth. This game's beautiful world is full of strange creatures, eerie landscapes, and a haunting story that unfolds based on your actions. If you love folklore and want an adventure that feels like a fairy tale gone wrong, Blacktail is a fantastic pick.
Was it a broom?
Broom. An ancient artifact of great power. But sure, it makes it easier to take care of the trash.
But what was it even doing here?
This thing's got a mind of its own.
Coming in at number 8 is Bloody Spell, a game that's been quietly building a fan base with its blend of hack and slash combat and martial arts. Set in an ancient Chinese world with dark magic, this game delivers fast, brutal combat and a fluid fighting system that rewards skill and precision. It's challenging, stylish, and has enough depth to keep you hooked for hours. If you're a fan of games like Devil May Cry or Neo, then Bloody Spell deserves a place on your list. Let's talk about Bound by Flame. In this action RPG, you play as a mercenary possessed by a demon, giving you dark powers, but also forcing you to wrestle with your humanity. The game mixes hack and slash combat with the moral choices that impact your character's path. The storyline and customization make it a unique RPG experience, especially for fans of gritty dark fantasy settings. While it didn't make waves at launch, it has earned a place among cult favorites for those who love RPGs with a twist.
Get back to the chamber with the others. We can't protect you if you keep wandering around.
Coming in at number 6 is Enslaved Odyssey to the West, a sci-fi retelling of the classic Chinese tale Journey to the West. Developed by Ninja Theory, this game pairs beautiful visuals with a surprisingly heartfelt story of survival in a post-apocalyptic world. With its unique mix of action and platforming, Enslaved is a journey that feels epic, moving, and unforgettable. The chemistry between the two main characters, Monkey and Trip, is the real highlight, and this gem should not be missed by any story-driven game enthusiast. Set in a world inspired by 17th century exploration and colonial themes, Greedfall lets you play as a diplomat with the freedom to decide the fate of an entire continent. The game combines RPG mechanics, diplomatic decisions, and meaningful choices that impact the world around you. With its unique setting and story-driven approach, Greedfall may just surprise you with its depth and the impact of your choices. This is definitely a must-play for RPG fans who appreciate something different.
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
For those who love mythological adventures, Immortals Fenyx Rising is a hidden gem you shouldn't overlook. It's a light-hearted, colorful action adventure set in a beautiful world inspired by Greek mythology. The game offers vibrant visuals, puzzle-filled dungeons, and a whimsical story narrated by Zeus and Prometheus. While it's often compared to Breath of the Wild, this game brings its own charm and humor, making it a delightful and engaging experience. Next is Killzone Shadowfall, an early PlayStation 4 exclusive that showcased the console's potential. This sci-fi shooter is set in a world torn by war, and you play as a shadow marshal tasked with maintaining a fragile peace. The visuals still hold up well, even years later, with beautiful environments and smooth gameplay mechanics. If you love futuristic shooters with a rich atmospheric world, Killzone Shadowfall is an underrated title worth revisiting. Our second to last pick is The Order 1886, a game that didn't get the love it deserved. Set in an alternate Victorian-era London, you're part of a secret order tasked with fighting supernatural threats. The game's cinematic visuals are outstanding, and the attention to detail makes this world feel immersive. While it's a shorter experience, its blend of historical fantasy and beautiful design still makes it a memorable journey. If you're into lore-rich games with unique settings, The Order 1886 deserves a spot on your list.
Rebels are moving in on your position.
Let them come.
Sentinel 3, do not lose sight of him.
I'm up.
Finally, we have the Technomancer. This sci-fi RPG takes place on Mars and mixes cyberpunk elements with fantasy. You play as a Technomancer, a warrior with the power to control electricity who's trying to survive in a harsh dystopian society. With its intense combat, interesting lore, and a branching storyline, the Technomancer brings a lot to the table. It may not be perfect, but it's a thrilling RPG for anyone looking for a deep and gritty sci-fi adventure.
Creatures do not belong here. Their very presence is a danger to the relics. We must seek out their origin. I remember well the first time I came here. I was fascinated. I really thought I was part of an elite. I've become disillusioned since then. If all this knowledge indeed gives us some sort of power, we're still faced with so many obstacles that we can't do anything with it. It's more of a danger for us than a tool.
And there you have it, 10 awesome games you probably never played. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more gaming recommendations. Which game are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.